You are going to listen to a short text about different types of families.
Family is such a simple word, right? But what it means can be so different depending on who you ask. All around the world, families come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. So let's dive in and explore some of the different ways a family can look. Okay, first up, let's talk about a really common one, the nuclear family. This is probably what a lot of us picture when we hear the word family, right? It's typically parents and their kids all living together under one roof. And in a nuclear family, everyone usually pitches in, sharing chores like cooking and cleaning, taking care of each other. But of course, not all families look like that. In fact, in a lot of cultures, it's more common to see extended families. Now, an extended family is, well, it's much bigger. We're talking about parents, kids, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins, all living together, or maybe just really close by. Think of it like a big support system. They often help each other out, with finances or through tough times, and they especially help with raising the kids. That can be a huge help for parents, for sure. Then we have single-parent families, which are also a really important part of our societies. In these families, you have one parent, it could be a mom or a dad, who's raising the children all on their own. This might happen for a few different reasons, maybe after a separation, a divorce, or even the death of a partner. And while it can definitely be challenging, it also often leads to incredibly strong, really close relationships between the parent and their kids. Another type of family you might see is what we call a blended family. This is what happens when two separate families come together to form a new one, usually when parents decide to remarry. So in this new family, the kids from the earlier relationships become step siblings. Now, it can take a little while for everyone to get used to living together, but with some patience and a lot of understanding, many blended families end up becoming super close. And in today's world, family isn't always about who lives in the same house. With all the travel and technology we have, a lot of families are spread out all over the world. Family members might be in totally different countries, but they stay connected with things like video calls and messages. And what does all this really show us? It shows that it doesn't matter if your family is near or far. There's still a huge part of your life. Because no matter what a family looks like, it's where we learn about love, about responsibility, and, well, how to live with other people.